Where can I go from your presence? Where can I run from your spirit? You meet me there. Spirit, you meet me there. Where can I go from your presence? Where can I hide from your spirit? You meet me there. Spirit, you meet me there. From the highest highs to the lowest lows, from the mountain top to the valley below, you meet me there. Spirit, you meet me here. You go before me, your love surrounds me, changing the atmosphere. You don't give up, even when I do. You don't walk out when I threaten to. You're steady when I can't be still. Your love finds me, and it always will. You don't give up, even when I do. You don't walk out when I threaten to. You're steady when I can't be still. Your love finds me, and it always will. From the highest highs to the lowest lows, from the mountain top to the valley below. In the darkest night, though I try to hide, even there, your light shines bright like the morning. You meet me here. Spirit, you meet me here. Always embracing, never rejecting. Your kindness draws near. Your kindness draws near. You meet me here.
Hey friends, welcome to Vineyard Kids. I'm Becca.
And I'm Steph.
And once again, you can see that we are talking about the armor of God. However, we are not talking about any of these pieces, Steph, because today I am wearing the piece of the armor that we are talking about. Guess what it is?
Those shoes?
They are! I've got some great shoes. Cameraman, can you check out my shoes? These are the shoes fitted with the readiness of the gospel of peace.
How?
Peace shoes.
How do
Obviously,
they work?
these are very peaceful shoes, right? So we are talking about the armor of God. The armor of God is helpful because it helps us make good choices. It helps us choose God instead of choosing the enemy and making bad choices, right? And so today we are going to learn about what does it look like to put on the shoes of peace so that when things around us are maybe going crazy or when we're maybe doing things or we're stuck inside or we're not doing things that we really want to do, we're somewhere where we can remember that God helps us bring peace. God gives us the things that we can't bring on our own. And so today we are going to learn about a time that Jesus brings peace to a pretty crazy situation, and he does something pretty phenomenal. Spoiler alert, he walks on water.
No way.
Not only that, he has one of his best friends walk on water too.
I want to do that.
Roll it! Our story begins with a guy named Peter. Peter left everything to follow Jesus with 11 other guys, and they were called disciples. They were Jesus' closest friends. One day, they were with Jesus as he was teaching to a large crowd of people. After he was done teaching, Jesus wanted some time alone to pray. He told his friends to go ahead of him in a boat across the Sea of Galilee. Later that night, the wind picked up and the boat was surrounded by crashing waves. Meanwhile, Jesus decided to join them. And since Jesus can do anything, he walked out to the boat right on top of the water. When the disciples saw someone walking across the dark sea, they had no idea it was Jesus. They thought it was a ghost. Jesus said, "Be brave. It's me. Don't be scared."
Relax, guys. It's me, your boy, Jesus.
Peter decided to find out for himself. He said, "If it's you, Jesus, tell me to come to you on the water."
Jesus, is that you? I want to come too.
So Jesus said, "Come."
Come on, Freddy Cat.
If Jesus told you to step out on the stormy waves, would you do it? Well, Peter did. He got out and walked on water, just like Jesus. As soon as he saw the crashing waves, though, he got scared. Remember, they were in the middle of a storm, and Peter started to sink. Jesus caught him and said, "Your faith is so small, why did you doubt me?"
Haven't you learned you can trust me, Peter?
It might sound kind of surprising that Jesus called Peter's faith small when he was the only one brave enough to get out of the boat. But the truth is, Jesus is powerful and can help us do anything. He wants us to trust him even when it makes no sense, or even when scary things are happening around us. When Jesus and Peter climbed into the boat, all the disciples realized Jesus is most definitely the Son of God. So they worshiped him. Ephesians 6 verse 11 says, "Put on the full armor of God so you can take your stand against the devil's schemes." What's really interesting is that even though Peter was super scared, even though they thought they saw a ghost walking on water, they found out it was their best friend in the whole wide world.
Jesus.
Jesus, because that's always the answer, right? It was Jesus.
He's my best friend in the whole wide world.
Exactly, mine too. So we found out that Peter chose to trust, to put his faith in Jesus. And then what happened? He walked out on the water. Jesus got back in the boat. He calmed the storm. Again, wherever Jesus went, he brings the shoes of the gospel of peace. Gospel means good news. Everywhere Jesus went, he brought tons of good news. And just like we saw in our story, he reminds us that when we put our faith, when we put our trust in him, he's always got our back. He's always going to help us. Like even when we saw Peter fall into the water, Jesus, what did he do?
He helped him.
He
Picked
helps
him right
him back up. Jesus is always there to help us back up, friends. We should pray.
Do you think that Peter had like floaty shoes on? Like a life jacket, but like floaty shoes?
That would make our story a whole lot less cool, so I'm going to say no.
Yeah, that's probably not a thing then.
I don't think those were invented then.
All right, let me pray. So, Jesus, thank you for showing us in the Bible that you are quick to help us, and that with you in our lives, we can bring peace anywhere we are, in any situation, in any circumstances. You're with us, and we can bring peace, and we can experience peace in any moment. Would you help us to remember that and help us to use that armor all the time, in every day, in every moment. Thank you for being with us and showing us that with you we can be a part of something so, so cool.
Yeah.
Amen.
Amen. Thanks for joining us, friends. We'll see you next time.
I wanna know you, Lord, like I know a friend. I wanna know you, Lord. I wanna know you, Lord, like I know a friend. I wanna know you, Lord. So I'm laying down all my religion. I'm laying down. I wanna know you, Lord. I'm laying down all my religion. I'm laying down. I wanna know you, Lord. I used to think that I could box you in, but I'm laying down. I wanna know you, Lord. I used to think that I could box you in, but I'm laying down. I wanna know you, Lord. Wanna know you, Lord, like I know a friend. I wanna know you, Lord, so I'm laying down. So I'm laying down all my religion. I'm laying down. I wanna know you, Lord. I'm laying down all my religion. I'm laying down. I wanna know you, Lord. Lord, I've been told to be ashamed. Lord, I've been told I don't measure up. Lord, I've been told I'm not good enough, but you're here with me. I reach out and you find me in the dust. You say no amount of untruths can separate us. I reach out. I reach out and you find me in the dust. You say no amount of untruths can separate us. I will rejoice in a simple gospel. I will rejoice in you, Lord. I will rejoice in a simple gospel. I will rejoice in you, Lord. I will rejoice in a simple gospel. I will rejoice in you, Lord. I will rejoice in a simple gospel. I will rejoice. I reach out and you find me in the dust. You say no amount of untruths can separate us. I will rejoice in a simple gospel. I will rejoice in you, Lord. I will rejoice in a simple gospel. I will rejoice. So I'm laying down all my religion. I'm laying down, wanna know you, Lord. I'm laying down all my religion. I'm laying down, wanna know you, Lord. I wanna know you.